I'm Benamram, until recently the Chief Knowledge Innovation Officer at Simpson Thacher. Before I did writing case at Morrison Foerster. I've been doing knowledge innovation in the last 20-something years. Before that I used to practice law. And now I am an advisor for law firm and legal tech companies, and I run an organization called SKILLS.law, which I have the hat on. We help knowledge innovation leaders in large law firms be better at their jobs. The biggest challenge for firms is the simplicity of access. People are very good at their habits, and for them to start all of a sudden to do something differently without return on investment that they see immediately. So a lot of knowledge requires some organization, and I hired you, now you give me homework to do. You're the BD person, you're the knowledge person. I hired you to solve my problem, and now you assign me work. And as one partner you ask me for answers before I know and after I care. So how do you find a way to get the knowledge, distill it, make it accessible, real time, so extracting it without me having to do it, and then just displaying it to me and give me interest on that. So now that I gave you my closing set, you give me the profile of the matter and things like that. So the more we do that, the more we ride on existing processes and use AI for that, the more we're going to be successful. I think the one thing you need to accept early on is there is no change without casualties. Whenever you innovate, whenever you change the status quo, you're taking power from someone, right? You might think that you're creating something, it's all good, your enterprise search, you democratize access to information, but someone before controlled this information, and now they lost that power. And someone is now exposed that they weren't exposed before. So you always need to understand no change without casualties. You need to map on, understand who the casualties are going to be, to understand what they're going to lose. You need to decide how to address it. You either say, I don't care, which is a legitimate answer, grab it and move on. Or you could say, I'm going to carry them with me and I'm going to give them something that they didn't have before. So I give an example, you build a tower in the middle of the neighborhood. You, on best case, put your shadow on all the other neighbors. Worst case, your tower is going to collapse on their house. They don't like you no matter what. And you don't make them look better by you all of a sudden putting your tower there. Unless you say everyone gets rights to the pool at the penthouse, and now you give them something, right? So in the enterprise search, how can you give people, when you roll out any one of those tools, people who suffer from the results, what do you give them in exchange? And then the trade-off. But it's worth negotiating, but keep knowing somebody is going to pay the price of your success. First thing is to wake up and understand that hope is not a strategy, right? It will happen, right? The drought is coming because clients will use AI. So understanding, accepting it, mapping your processes in a way you've never done before, understanding what of what you do your clients won't need you for, and then deciding how do you make your knowledge accessible so the AI box that the clients are going to use has your knowledge in it. That's the recipe to stay relevant in that era.